Hey everyone, Tyson the Subaru Specialist here with you today for another session of Subaru School. And in today's lesson, I'm going to be going over some of the lesser known voice commands available in the majority of our Subarus. So I'm sitting in a 25 Forester Premier, so it's got the 11.6 inch touchscreen here, so it's got the big screen, but a lot of the controls are going to be interchangeable between the entry-level models and the full load models. Most of our vehicles have this 11.6 inch touchscreen, and so we're going to be talking about hands-free controls. So it's pretty handy, pun intended there, and they work very well. Now, something to note is it's kind of a learning system, the voice commands. And what I mean by that is at the start, you must enunciate your words very, very clearly. If you say it too fast, it's probably not going to pick it up. Now, there are limits to the commands. And if any of you watching this video have any specific commands that I don't cover in this video, in this lesson, that you think is very beneficial, please put it in the comments below. I'd love to test them, and I'd love to be able to pass them on to my other customers. So let me show you how we start using them. So on the steering wheel, typically left-hand side, we have this little voice command button. We have the ability to answer calls, hang up or decline calls, and we can issue voice commands. So as soon as I press this, it's gonna speak at me and it's gonna give me a list. And first thing that we're gonna do, you can change the temperature, hands-free. So not that this is overly complicated, however, it is something that sometimes people want to keep both hands on the wheel. You know, you want it a little warmer than 18.5. We'll say we want it 23 degrees Celsius. So we go click.
Please say a command.
Change temperature to 23 degrees Celsius. It's thinking.
Okay, setting temperature to 23 degrees Celsius.
And there we go. Oh, now if I change that and I just want it a little cooler, I don't actually have to say a degrees, or if I want it a little warmer, I press the button again.
Please say a command.
Turn temperature up. It's thinking.
Warmer.
Oh, and it went 2 degrees Celsius up, which is very cool. Something else that I get lots of people asking about is auto start stop. So it's not that far from the shifter, what, a good 6 inches away from the shifter. So it's not a problem to do that. However, you forget to do that, you're driving, you want to keep your hands on the wheel.
Please say a command.
Turn off auto start stop.
Auto start stop is turned off.
And you can see there, it's turned off, and we get this little orange icon in the middle there, turned off. Now, you'll notice when I click this button, we're going to ignore what they say, and we can actually choose commands. So it actually gives you some different commands that you can use. So we can say, decrease fan speed. See if it picks that up. If you talk too much and it doesn't pick up the exact thing that you want, it'll sometimes confuse it. And I was talking.
Say the house number, street.
Now, you'll notice the mic is always listening. So that entire little bit where I was talking to you and showing you the commands and how you can go through different menus, it was listening to that all. So when I said decrease fan speed, it didn't know what part of the words that I'd said to listen to. So that's why it brought up the navigation destination. So let's try that again without me doing a whole bunch of talking.
Please say a command.
Decrease fan speed.
Decreasing fan speed.
And it went from 3 to 2. You can do the same thing for increasing fan speed, and I'll show you a couple of the other commands. So going through the menu here, even under apps, like you can ask it to show you the weather through the satellite radio, trial, sports, parking. There's lots. So the hands-free is very beneficial, or can be beneficial to you. So you can turn on and off. You can change some of the lane departure options. That one's a little bit more complicated. Takes a little bit more time. It's probably faster to do it on the screen. Now, the other thing for the voice command button, if you have a device, a smart device with Google Assistant or Siri, you can actually access Google Assistant. I've got an Android phone, so going through, if I want to access Google Assistant, I'm going to press and hold this. I'm gonna get the little ding, and then I can give it different commands. So I'll press this. Play Windrose on Spotify.
Okay, asking Spotify to play Windrose.
And it just changed from Eminem to Spotify. There we go. Let's see. We'll give it a navigation destination. Navigate to Costco.
Navigating to Costco Wholesale.
And it's gonna take me right there. So the voice button allows you to access Google Assistant and Siri. There's climate controls, and these controls and commands that I'm giving are not the be-all, end-all. There are additional controls, but lots of people don't realize that they can keep their hands on the wheel and do things like adjust the temperature, or turn off auto start stop, or reactivate it. And actually, something that I just tried on a whim, and I'll show you, is
Please say a command.
turn on ventilated seat.
Turn on ventilated seat.
And let's see,
Please say a command.
turn on heated seat.
Turn on heated seat.
So it obviously does just the driver's seat, not the passenger seat, because the passenger doesn't have to worry about driving or keeping their eyes on the road, so it adjusts the drivers. But again, it's a hands-free option. Is it faster to sometimes just click the buttons? Yes. Are you likely going to be more distracted and be looking at the screen? Yes. So from a safety perspective, the voice commands can be very beneficial to you. So thank you for sticking around and watching and joining me for today's session of Subaru School voice commands. That wasn't a 25 Subaru Forester Premier, but those voice commands should work in almost, assuming the vehicle's equipped with all those features, all of those commands that I gave you and some additional ones. If you guys have any ideas for a future Subaru School video you'd like to see, please put it in the comments. If you'd like clarification on any of the voice commands, or you figured out a voice command that I didn't cover there, as that's just kind of a general framework, please put it in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys, and I'll see about turning any ideas you guys have into a video. I'm Tyson the Subaru Specialist from Subaru Prince George. Thanks for watching. We'll talk soon.